All the features we're covering are going to be inside your account. And so the first one is going to be under our payments tab, and it's this new proposals and estimates section. This is huge for businesses that rely on contracts to lock their clients in for a certain amount of time. You can create these contracts by going in, clicking new right here, clicking new proposal. An estimate would be for a business that wants to send an estimate out first, and then they can get the feedback with their clients. But if you want to send somebody a contract to sign, you can do a proposal here and you can build them out. So it'll open us up into our proposal builder. You can name the proposal, you can add different elements. You can add a text element for your title up at the top. You could add a product list, which will actually have the option to select your different products. So I could do like this Mortgage Accelerator Plus plan right here, add the item. It's $297. Then I could change the quantity. If I wanted to do like a 6-month contract with the client, I could do 6 months here, and that would update automatically and show the total price over 6 months would be $1,782. And then you can add a discount. If you said you're gonna give them a discount, you can do a percentage or a custom amount. And then you can add whatever else you want to add to the contract, a video, a page break, a signature at the bottom. That'd be one you definitely want to have at the bottom. Make it look nice. You can save the template and then you can send it out to all of your clients going forward. When they sign, this is an official binding agreement that they're going to sign up for this plan on a 6-month contract, and the total amount is going to be the $1,782. When you send the contract out, you'll just select a recipient right here. You'll select the contact's name of the person you want to send it to, and then you'll hit send. It'll send in their email. They can click on the little button in the email, and then once they click on that button and they open up the contract, they'll sign it. It's just like DocuSign. Once they sign it, it'll then send a copy to you, and then it'll also send a copy to them of their signed contract with you so they can keep it for their tax purposes. Next, I'm gonna go in my settings here and I'm gonna go to this Labs tab. This is where you can see a lot of the new updates. And if you're not seeing some of the things from this video, you need to make sure to go to Labs and toggle them on. These are all the beta programs, and so you can toggle them on early to get early access to them. And then once they're out of beta, they'll just be native for everybody, and you don't have to have them toggled on here. But they have a new workflow builder. When we jump into it, you can see the layout looks a little bit different. It's a lot more flowy, a lot more easy to understand in my opinion, and everything's pretty similar. If you want to add a workflow step, you just click the plus sign just like it used to be. And some of these are updated and the colors are different for the category that they fall under. But yeah, new workflow builder looks nice and is a lot easier to use in my opinion, and a lot easier to visually see everything happening in your automation. The new website and funnel builder that looks newer and nicer. So if you go to sites and you have that toggled on in your Labs, you can see if we just go to one of our websites right here, the website builder does look a little bit different. So I'm just gonna click on this authentic dining restaurant one, and I'm gonna click edit so we can see what that looks like. The functionality is almost identical. They've just changed the buttons and the look of the website builder. And then also one cool thing is if you select these green sections right here, you can go down and instead of having a photo background for your green sections, you can switch it to video. Now you can do video backgrounds, which look really clean. You can upload videos as your background. I'm just gonna select one of these. I don't know what this video is, but we'll see. So now you can see the video has been put in the background, and if I preview this website, I don't like that it's only small. I want it to fill the whole space, so I'm actually gonna go to fill right here, and then it fills up the whole space. It's gonna look a little bit jumbled, so you have to play with the video sizing, but I'm gonna hit preview real quick so you guys can see. When we actually go live with this site, it'll have the video play in the background, and it loads super quick. The load speed's awesome. So yeah, this just makes your websites look a lot more professional. Also revamped the form builder to look a little bit different. In my opinion, it's nicer, cleaner. So if you go to forms, form builder, and then we select a form, the layout of the page just looks a little bit different. If you want to add elements to the form, click this little button right here, drag them onto the form, same as it used to be. And then if you want to change the styling options, you just click these little 2 things up here, and you can change the style of the form. So not really a huge change, just the look is different, the functionality is the same. And then that also applies to the survey builder as well. It looks similar to the form builder. Also updated their calendars, and you can now put calendars into a group. Calendars used to be separate, and if 9 a.m. was booked on one calendar, you could still book 9 a.m. on the other calendar. But now you can put the calendars into groups if you go to your calendar settings, and now those calendars can talk to each other. So if you want calendar A and calendar B to communicate, and if 9 a.m. is booked on calendar A, you want to block off 9 a.m. on calendar B, you can do that by clicking groups right here. and you can create a calendar group, and all the calendars within it will communicate with each other. A prime example of how this would be beneficial is for a salon that offers a ton of different types of appointments. Let's say they do nails, let's say they do hair cutting, let's say they do microblading, all of these different things. You can create separate calendars for each of them, but the calendars will communicate with each other. And now with the round robin calendars, if you create a calendar that's round robin, you can have a bunch of different people on the calendar. Let's say it's a salon for this example. Let's say there's 5 employees that do different things. You can have one calendar with 5 different people on it, and the client, when they go to book, they can pick the person that they want to have the appointment with as they're booking the appointment. Recently added communities, so if you hit go back and then you go down to your memberships tab, you can create communities. So it's basically like a Facebook group. It's a group where you can have people join, they can sign in, and then you can have resources for them. You can chat back and forth with them, have group discussions. You can book calls inside of there. You could use this feature for your clients, and you could have all of your new clients go into here, and you can give them resources inside of the group. A lot of different use cases for the communities, but definitely a great addition.